Gemini, it's very clear that you're focused and determined and working towards something very distinctly. Just don't be distracted by all the outside noise at this time. Welcome to your Aquarius season Horoscope. So, Gemini, of course, you're an air sign, as is Aquarius. So this will be a very auspicious, fertile, benefic season for you to excel. The download that I got was of an archer in the forest, really focusing on this bullseye. So first of all, what is your intention? What are you aiming at? What are you wanting to perfect and to master at this time? It was interesting in this download. There's also this giant group of people like in the trees to your left, and they were like screaming, and like some of them were fans, but then some of them were like boo, or like they were trying to distract you from hitting that bullseye. So you really have to be careful of all the external noise that's going to be prevalent during this season, because there's going to be so many distractions, so much air energy, given that there's going to be 5 major planets transiting through Aquarius. And then when we have the new moon, there's going to be a total of 6, plus the fact that you're also an air sign. It's going to be a lot, period. Like, it's just going to be a lot of information. So if you're not focused and grounded, you're going to miss the mark. You're not going to be able to hit and achieve what you're wanting to. So I just need you to be aware of that. And then also the last thing I channeled was a bear in terms of a spirit animal or just an energy. So be very protective of yourself, protect your energy, and having people that are also protecting you. So whether that's healers, assistants, people on your team, accountants, lawyers, whatever you need to protect yourself right now from this external noise would be great. Okay, so the cards that I drew, we have the 9 of Pentacles with the 7 of Pentacles, and then the 10 of Cups. So like I said, you're focused, you're diligent. Be very confident at what you're aiming at, because I feel like that's going to be very beneficial. And if you're not quite sure what that bullseye is or what you're wanting, this is going to be the time to maybe distance yourself from all that noise. Remember that Mercury is already in the pre-retrograde shadows. It's going to be retrograde from January 30th to February 20th. So there will be this time where it might feel like a push-pull, or it's like you're so close, but there still needs to be those things you have to reevaluate. So note that as well, especially with the 7 of Pentacles energy. It might feel like you're going and you're going and you're going, and you're almost there, or you've almost hit the mark, but just not quite yet. But you know what you're working towards, Geminis. You know what that feels like. So also with all of this air energy prevalent, given that you're also an air sign, given that the North Node is still in Gemini, this is a very legacy type energy. It's very positive with you to leave your mark, or the accomplishments or the energies that you're working towards right now are going to leave a lasting impression. And remember, we have Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius making very positive trine-based aspects to your sun, rising, or moon, or other personal planets in Gemini. So don't forget that this year is extremely benefic for you. So be sure to use it wisely, and fuck the haters. Don't allow yourself to get sucked in to all of this crazy frenetic energy right now. And I get it with Gemini, it's that twin energy, it's that mutable air, it can disperse very quickly. But if you can focus, you're going to get that beautiful ending. And some of you might also just feel like you're about to close a major chapter, and that also might be what this Mercury in retrograde is here to teach you. It's just making sure that you're wrapping things up accordingly so that you have the right foundation to start this next chapter or this next level. So be aware of that too. Oftentimes you have that contraction before this beautiful expansion occurs. So just be aware of what you're feeling and what's coming through that might feel like a pause or just a not yet while you're perfecting your craft and being more diligent with your work, with your health, with all of your actions that you're putting forward, okay? So let's see what else is coming through. Interesting. I'm also seeing someone swimming. So if some of you have access to a pool, a lake, an ocean, or just being in water right now, I think that also might be beneficial for you just to release some of that energy or just to come back into your body and just feel some emotions, because I feel like some of you may also be attracting a lover or just opportunities that are going to be much more aligned with what you really connect with. So with this, I think it's very timely that we had the 10 of Cups, because next we have the 3 of Wands with the lovers and then the Knight of Cups. So that 3 of Wands is really asking you, what are you looking towards? Once this all wraps up and you know that you're going to be moving forward, and again, I mean, yes, we're in Aquarius season, but the next major air season is Gemini, and then we're going to be in the eclipse season. So this is your time to prepare. Everything that you get to accomplish during Aquarius season is going to be setting you up for Gemini season and for eclipse season. So what are you aiming towards? Don't just think right now, of course, be in the moment, but be prudent with your time and your planning for what's coming up ahead, and who or what do you want joining you? Because of course, it only makes sense that as you're expanding, as you're growing, you're going to be attracting other people or opportunities that match this elevated frequency. Of course, the lovers also represents Gemini energy. So this is a very activated energy. Remember what I said, with all of this energy moving through Aquarius, it's all making beautiful trine-based aspects to Gemini, including Jupiter. So this is a great time to aim for the stars. Go big. I mean, I guarantee some of you are going to have some individuals trying to connect with you, and I get it. Mercury is retrograde. There might be a pause, like that 7 of Pentacles. You're like, I don't know if I want to pursue this just yet, but I guarantee that some of you are going to be having offers being presented to you. And then once Mercury goes direct, February 20th, at the end of the season, you can decide out of all the suitors, out of all the new opportunities, which ones you want to proceed. But I think it's important, Gemini, that you really look ahead and get clear on what it is that you want moving forward, because then it'll be obvious who and what you want with you and who's going to serve you best moving towards that energy. Let's see what your bottom card is. The Hanged Man. Oh, and the Queen of Wands. So yeah, you guys just need to remember that if things are feeling a little wild, or if you're feeling all of this external stimuli, just come back to yourself. There's no need to rush anything. With all this opportunity coming through, it's just being present right now, taking this time accordingly to plan for the future, so that taking this diligence to go forward, you can then bring through opportunities that are going to make you happy. So it's basically just this current moment, perfecting and being very diligent with the tasks at hand. Do not allow yourself to get distracted, and then planning accordingly. And I would take this 3 of Wands and apply it to that Aquarius new moon on February 11th. And if some of you are wanting to manifest love or just greater opportunities, do so then, so that you can get those opportunities and to have fun moving forward. Obviously, a Leo might be prevalent given that Queen of Wands energy, or just other Geminis, given that that's the card that lovers represents. So that's the main message. Of course, be sure to look at your rising and your moon signs for more clarity. If this resonated, be sure to tag or share this video with another Gemini. And if you want to leave a tip or a donation, it's always appreciated, or just to book a one-on-one to talk about this more. You can find all that in the link in my bio. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall talk to you soon. Bye.